And we are live. La 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 live. Nah, sometimes I just be yapping, bro. I'll just be yapping. Bro, what's wrong with me? People go think I get rid of it, bro. They all like, bro, guys, this is actually how I be when I'm like offline, bro. I'd be like, I just be like, I don't know, bro. I just be saying random stuff, bro. Like sometimes I'll just scream out of it. Sometimes, bro, I think I'm autistic, right? And it's like the shit I be doing, bro. Sometimes I'll roar like a lion for some reason. I don't know, bro. I low key be autistic sometimes, bro. Either that or like I am autistic, but I just can mask it very well. Who knows? Honestly, it doesn't bother me that much, so I'm not gonna get tested for it. Nah, I don't think I'm autistic though. Oh, but I look so chopped right now. Guys, should I cut my hair? Dog, this camera's... It's because the camera reverses the thing, so I look so weird when I look at myself in the camera. Because this is my right hand. This door is supposed to go, like, it mirrors it. So, like, my hairline looks so cooked, bro. Like... Brother, I'm cooked. Alright, let me stop focusing on this shit, bro. Alright, let's go ahead and get started, guys. Oh, you guys said Gun is in here? Pixel of Gun is a good chapter. Oh, the goat's in here. Let's go. I don't know, bro. I'm thinking about doing my, like, getting my 2 strands in again, but on the other hand, I don't know, bro. It's just like... This whole hair stuff is hard to maintain. Like, I don't really want to, like, have to get up and do shit with my hair. Like, I might get 2-strand twist again. Why did I ever cut my 2 strands off? That was so dumb. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started, guys. Lookism Chapter 576. Let's go ahead and get started. Last chapter, we left off with Daniel fighting Pachon Joe. Alright. Sorry, guys, for streaming so late. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't even gonna stream today. I got off school, got some food, watched the new episode of Gen V, ate my food, and then I was gonna, like, play FIFA, but then I was like, you know what? I'm getting a lot of spoilers on TikTok of the new chapter, so why not just go stream it and just call it a day so I don't get spoiled. So, let's go ahead and get started, guys. We will end this today. Boom. Impressive indeed. Right now, your opponent is this great king himself. And not just my fingers. Show me everything you've got. So, Kwak Ji Chong, King of Seoul. A hand blade. Effective against an opponent at a distance. But what do you do if I close in like this? Muay Thai. Well, I guess this is what's his name? Jin Rang's thing. King of Busan. An elbow strike. That's great for close combat. You've got good judgment, so let me ask again. What if I strike first? I really do like your eyes, and I got the rough idea. You can become anyone, huh? King of Daegu, Hyungseok G. Let's go. Boom. Punch straight to the chest, King of Ansan. No way. Been so long since I met a man with such talent. There it is, bro. Durability mastery, bro. I fuck with that. Let's go. But his fist punch isn't as strong as Hudson and Taesu's. None of it had any effect on him. But what a shame. Because today's gonna be your last. You're still not good enough to make me give my all. Ah, boy whose name I don't know. That was a pleasant bit of fun. Gotcha. Hold on, let me put my brightness up. What? Boom! Oh, shoot. Carelessness. An arrogant opponent tends to let their guard down. The GOAT! He's here! Bro, it's like every chapter Gun appears in, he's like the GOAT, bro. Like, this is why we fuck with him. When your opponent... When your opponent's drunk on their own strength and lose reason, that's when you strike with your strongest attack. Let me guess, his strongest attack is... Gun. Park, the GOAT. Show them your worst hand first, then lure them into being careless. Do that and you can easily beat any skilled fighter. I have a question. What is it? When it matters to you, right? Matters to you too, right? Then do you use this strategy too? Daniel Park. Yes, Yamazaki style Kyokushin karate. Why would I use that shit? Straight punch. I'd win without it. Come on! Talk to him, Gun! Talk to him. Gun doesn't need that weak ass tactic, bro. Gun goes in there full power and just dog walks anybody who comes up on him, bro. Don't disrespect Gun like that, Daniel. I don't know why you be like, you know what, bro? I'm gonna let this shit slide, bro. Since it's Daniel's chapter, I'm gonna let that disrespect against Gun slide, bro. I'd win without it. 17 combo. Demon God's Holy Sword. Who the fuck came up with that name? Not a strategy I liked, but the opponent's strong. The opponent's too strong, so I had no choice. Let's hurry up and tend to the injured. Why are you turning around like he's done for? I don't understand, bro. Everyone looks seriously hurt. Not a gem, but a treasure. He's back right up. I nearly lost my senses there for a moment. Your strategy was pretty good. Damn! Bitch slacked her. Pachon Joe got his get back. Bro, he slapped that boy silly, bro. Damn. Alright. Now then, I, the Great King, shall raise my level 2. Chinese food is definitely hard for me to eat. Doesn't seem to suit my taste. How about you, Vice Family Head? We have to remain courteous. Is that a brain? This nigga eating brains? What the fuck? I have a question. Why did you act so submissively toward the Dark Crocodile Society? You still got a long way to go as well, huh? Pardon? Just my one act of submission stopped their intervention. Because of his pride, Pachon Joe would just sit by and watch Korea fall to us. Once we take Korea, he'll later realize that China's next. Only then will he regret being fooled by me. Besides, he's not an easy opponent either. Really. He's one of the 7 stars of the continent, a title given to the 7 absolute masters of China. Oh shit. Even among them, Pachon Joe is rumored to have an immortal body. Rumors say he got the title back by getting back up after failing countless times. After falling countless times. Oh shit. An immortal body must remind you of the family's head's black bone. We'll need to have them fight each other to see who doesn't die. Oh shit. That's how special Pachon Joe is. Shingen Yamazaki. Pachon Joe is like the Shingen Yamazaki of the Dark Crocodile Society. Oh shit, we get upscaled. That Pachon Joe is actually as strong as Shingen, bro. Alright. And he fucking Daniel up. What are you doing? Show me more surprises. That overwhelming technique. That strategy just now. Let me taste death. If you don't, You'll be the one to die. Sheesh. Oh my. Don't you have any more strategies to defeat me? Get up. I have no intention of giving up on you. Let's have some fun again. Huh? This is unexpected. Never thought Yu Ging Ha's daughter would step up. Oh my goodness. What are you doing, bro? What are you... I'm getting tired of Speed, bro. I'm genuinely getting tired of these people. Why is she interfering? Daniel would have got up. You didn't need to do this bullshit, bro. Like, honestly, like, what do you think you're doing? You don't mean that much to Daniel to be like, no! The love of my, is that what you thought was gonna happen? You thought you were Hinata and this was Naruto? No, you're random. You mean as much to him as the other bums and frauds of Speed, bro. This did nothing. That her spoiled my mood just now. Anyways, let's keep going. Daniel Park just run away. Too many people have been sacrificed already. We don't have to get revenge. Get it together. Remember that moment. Daniel Park. Run. How did I do it? Hurry. What did I feel? You killed the mood. I'll end this with one. Did he dodge? He dodged it. How did he dodge? He shouldn't have been able to react to that speed. What a shame. That one stroke of luck will only make it more painful for you. It's over now. What on earth? He dodged them all. An honored guest in our humble place. Charles Choi. I had a question. Go ahead. It's about Daniel Park. Why do you care about the guy I took in? Did you take him in because of his eyes? Eyes? You mean his copy ability? Being able to mimic what he sees is definitely an incredible talent. Nah, but that's not the reason I took him in. It's not. I'd have just taken in... Hold on. I'd have just taken in some other guy if that was the reason. The copy ability just happened to be a part of him. His true value lies in his senses. His senses? He has a special sense for reading others' deepest intentions. I don't know whether it's an innate or learned sense. To be precise, that sense is what allows him to use copy. You're telling me it's not just because of sharp eyes. In a fight, you can feel many things: air, smells, sounds, and so on. I took him in to maximize those senses of his. His vast experience in copying plus his maximized 5 senses. Oh, that's the first time he fought in the dark. That's why he finally activated his path. Oh, shit. Plus his maximized 5 senses will help him find his own path. Once he finds his own path using those two, even you, the elite, can imagine how strong he will be. Wait, hold on. Let's we gotta go back and read that, guys. We gotta go back and read that. We have 99 people in the stream, bro. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to you guys, brother. I don't know whether it's an innate or learned sense. To be precise, that sense is what allows him to use copy. You're telling me it's not just because of sharp eyes. In a fight, you can feel many things: air, smells, sounds, and so on. I took him in to maximize those senses of his. His vast experience in copy, plus his maximized 5 senses, will help him find his own path. Once he finds his own path using those two, even you, the elite, can't imagine how strong he will be. Just imagine Daniel Park's own path. Countless copying experiences. Maximize 5 senses. That's right. He'll be able to read his opponent's strike path. He dodged it again. Rather, it doesn't feel like he's dodging it. Deepest intentions. He's reading my strike path. No, it's not mastery. Could it be? Don't be ridiculous. No way that's possible. There's no way you've awakened to your path. Oh, shit! PTJ might be cooking! PTJ might be cooking! Hold on. Look at that, bro. He's starting an aura farm. Who does he think he is? Who are you feeling like, Daniel? It's hard after all. Seeing your opponent's strike path in advance. Is it like seeing infinite movement paths? Question mark. It's the complete opposite of Hyungseok's path, which is an unavoidable attack. Seeing your opponent's strike path in advance. It's the completely opposite of Hyungseok's path, which is an unavoidable attack. Infinite movement paths. However, for it to be just the opposite, Daniel Park's path should only let him dodge. But reading the opponent's deepest intentions also means reading their defense. Okay. Damn. Meaning there's no opponent who's a match for him. Oh, shit. Let's go. Finally. Finally. The main character gets to shine in his own series. It's about time, brother. I better not catch Daniel losing, bro. I better not catch Daniel losing. Oh, shoot. Shout out to Mooney Wazi for the 10 gifted, bro. Shout out to you, bro. I appreciate you, man. Oh, my God, bro. My nose is stuffy. Shout out to you. Daniel stocks are up, bro. Daniel stocks are indeed up, bro. It's about time. Shit. Bro, finally. He's got a path, bro. It only took us 576 chapters for the main character of the series to get his own technique, bro. Thank you. If he gets washed next chapter, bro, I will legitimately crash out, bro. Bro, finally, dog. Like, this genuinely feels good, bro. Like, seeing Daniel not be a fraud or a bum anymore feels good. And I love that this explanation came from Gunn himself. Look at him, bro. The goat chilling in prison. He not even worried about nothing. His eyes is fixed. Got his little bandages up just to, like, look clean as hell. Not even because he injured or nothing. Is it like seeing infinite movement paths? Seeing your opponent's strike path in advance is the complete opposite of Hyungseok's path, which is unavoidable attack. So, shout out to PTJ, man. Shout out to PTJ, because this is cinema. I did not see that coming, bro. I did low-key kind of predict it. But, shout out to PTJ, bro. He did this very nicely, bro. Both Johan and Daniel have copy. Johan's is the unavoidable attack. So, Johan has the offense. He always did. His defense always sucked. But Daniel is the opposite. He can read your attack. So he's like the perfect counter to Hyungseok. But because he can see your attacks, he can also read your defense and counter you perfectly. This shit is cinema, brother. Absolute cinema. Johan is not stronger than Daniel, bro. After this just got revealed, I promise you, Johan is not stronger than Daniel, bro. I'm sorry. It's basically confirmed. No, we're not gonna get Gu versus Daniel, bro. That'll be too much to give Gu, Daniel, and Pacha and Joe, bro. Too much. I think Gu's just gonna show up, take the sword, and be like, all right, I'm gonna dip out. At the moment, Johan still beat him since Johan infinite strike. Daniel can't avoid all of them. Johan doesn't have a literal infinite strike. It's just like when he goes to attack, because of his copy, he has the ability to strike you from anywhere. He's not actually doing multiple strikes at once. It's just that he uses speed and technique to be able to strike you from at any point, any way. Right? It's unavoidable. But if you could see his strike path, then you're gonna be able to dodge it. Every chapter is peak with Gun in it. 3 times must be the pinnacle. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, whenever Gun shows up in a chapter, it's absolutely peak, bro. It's crazy. Nah, but this is what a W chapter, bro. Shout out to PTJ, man. I'm glad this wasn't no bullshit and he actually did something with the path. How can Daniel see Johan's strike path if it's unavoidable? That's the thing. That's why Gunn said it's the exact opposite of Johan's ability. Because Johan's ability, he could come at you like this and be able to hit you from all angles, right? But he's only really hitting you once. He has infinite possibilities. That's the whole thing with Johan. Oh my god, fuck. Right? Like the whole thing with Johan is he knows so many techniques and because of copy, he could come at you, attack you directly, but he could hit you with a hook, uppercut, downward punch, whatever. But since Daniel can read his path, he could find out where he's gonna attack, bro. Bro, Daniel versus Johan is pretty much confirmed that Daniel is stronger than Johan now. This is crazy. What a massive upscale for Daniel, bro. People who have been investing in Daniel stocks for the last year are finally getting paid, bro. Their stocks are paying dividends. This is crazy. My god, my nose is so stuffy. Still got to train Danny to make him unlock his maximizing senses. And Johan with only advice of Tom unlocked his path first try. What are you talking about? Johan's been developing his path the entire series. Like since day one, he's been developing his path. Since he fought that one preacher people at the cult people with Zach when they were kids. He's been developing his path. And people are still complaining that Johan is more talented. I think in terms of talent, they're about equal. But Daniel's path just made him above, essentially above Johan. Also, something Gunn predicted both Daniel and Johan's path. Like what? Since when can you predict what someone else's path is? I think you could predict people's path. Because it's... I think PTJ just doesn't do a good job foreshadowing these things, right? Like, if PTJ was a better writer, he would be able, like, if he was a better writer and just, like, planned the series a little bit better, he could have foreshadowed Daniel's path to pay off a lot better now. But he just did it, he just couldn't plan ahead like that, so it just comes out like this. But it kind of makes sense because you could tell what anybody's path is going to be, right? Like, Gunn, obviously, his path is his durability, his stamina. Right? Because that's what he trains. But, like, everybody's path has something to do with what they're good at innately. Gunn says Path Daniel would have no rivals. I don't know if he said he'll have no rivals. He said he'll be super strong. Yeah, I do think that his first time using his path will tire him out. So even though he can win the fight, he's gonna lose due to stamina. And then that's when Gu is probably gonna come in and finish it. Daniel is more talented because of UI, I reckon. Because if he masters UI plus copy plus path, it's GG's. Honestly, he doesn't need UI now. Yeah, I feel like this his path essentially made UI redundant. Because why does he need UI if he can read his opponent's path and then draw out his full power? Like, if he doesn't have that mental limit on himself and is able to draw out his full physical force in both bodies, he doesn't need UI anymore. UI becomes irrelevant. UI is more like autopilot if he gets snuck on. Like, if somebody sneaks him and knocks him out, then UI can take over. But besides that, I don't think he needs UI anymore. I wonder if invisible attack can still get past Daniel's new ability. Nah, I don't think. I don't think invisible attack is getting past it. Because if he somehow loses, the UI will finish the tired opponent. I don't think UI is gonna come this chapter. I think he's gonna have Pacha and Joe on the back burner, but then pass out because he's been using his path for too long. He just got it. So Big Daniel's path is gonna counter James. Yes, it is. Right? Because he's able to see strike paths. What does James do? He attacks you from your blind spot. So it's pretty much a perfect counter to invisible attack. No, not one person can only see invisible attack. Jake can see it, and Gaprion. So Jake and Gaprion are the only people who could see invisible attacks. He's not reading moves before. Well, I guess he technically is reading moves. More so, he's reading, like, he's predicting the trajectory of the attack. So, like, somebody's gonna punch you. You can see where the punch is gonna go before it happens. So I guess you're right. He is kind of like reading it before they happen. Can he copy them only by predicting the intentions? No, he's not copying them only because of that. He has the copy ability itself. But it could be he has copy because of his, like, I think he learned the sense to be able, for his path, bro. He's been getting his ass whooped for so long that he has the innate sense of sensing stuff, basically, I guess. I don't think each body's gonna have a different path. That would be too broken. I think there's only one path. Because second body's already overpowered, bro. It's just Daniel doesn't know how to use it properly. Also, Gun pretty much healed from all injuries except for the conviction punch. So yeah, this is a conviction AP. I mean, I guess, yeah. Run Lee versus Path OG Daniel. I don't know because we don't know what James Lee's path is. So until we know that, we can't for sure say Daniel would win. Who is my favorite if you exclude Gun? Definitely Jake is my second favorite. Daniel is my third. Little Daniel, not Big Daniel. Big Daniel's like a bum to me, in my opinion. Little Daniel. Then I guess Hyungseok would be a fourth. And then I don't know. Rank the other ones after that. Zach is fifth. Zach is fifth. Gosh. I think second body Daniel's path is going to be perfection or something like mastering every technique and fight style, making it even better. It might be a possibility. But that's the thing. It already is perfect, though. The only thing Daniel was missing was his own path and the mentality to fully use the second body's full power. I think Daniel will unlock Speed Master in fighting James Lee because he can see the attack but can't react. Maybe, yeah. Do I play Weekend League? Which team do I support? Actually, I actually haven't played Ultimate Team yet on the new FIFA. I've been playing pro clubs a lot, trying to level up my archetypes for when I play clubs. But if you guys want to play pro clubs with me, hit me up on Discord. I'm down to play pro clubs. If you're trash, I'm kicking you out the club. I need good players so I could level up and raise my division. But I've been using a striker build lately, but my friend was fucking up last night, so I decided to make a midfielder build because he sucked at midfield, or like he was fucking it up last night. So I was like, let me make a midfielder build. Imagine Daniel with speed mastery plus technique mastery, future sight path. Yes, he's gonna have all that, bro. That's what's gonna make Daniel so OP. Do you think he is gonna James Lee copy? I was waiting for that this chapter. I don't think so. Nah. I really hate the fact that like all of Daniel's moves are copycats, bro. Like he's not doing anything original. I wish he would like stop. I wish everything he does wasn't a copy move. Like make your own technique at least. I'm not saying like do the infinite technique, but like make your own fighting style that's like combines everything instead of just like copying everybody else. James Lee might be the worst antagonist in Lookism. I don't know. I feel like his motivations don't seem stupid, but who knows. I hope PTJ introduce a lot more ops. They don't, then it's gonna be allied in Big Deal versus basically Kite, him, and James, because literally they are the only strong ones in the police guy. Yeah, I mean they're gonna probably build up the other lesser kings to the level of like some of the stronger people in the second generation. So it's gonna be a bunch of fodder on Kite's side. Kite, James Lee, the police guy, and the first gen king plus that gentleman dude versus allied Big Deal and hostile. What do you think of Pachinjo so far? I think he's chill, bro. Honestly, he is turning out to be like a better character than I thought. I really didn't fuck with how like they did him last chapter, but they kind of redeemed him to like show that he plays around. He's overconfident in the fight because he's so strong. So like it kind of redeemed him from last chapter, because I was like, last chapter, why the fuck is Daniel ragdolling Pachinjo, who's supposed to be as strong as Shingen and what's his name, Gap? But now it makes sense. He was fingering everyone to death. That's crazy. But yeah, guys, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe. Appreciate you guys for like really coming in this late, especially it's 7:55 on my end. It's probably a lot later wherever you guys are watching from. So again, I really appreciate you guys, especially since peak I had 104 people watching this at the peak, bro. So the fact that you guys are like willing to watch this late in your time zone means a lot. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream right here. Don't forget to follow the TikTok. I'm gonna be posting a lot more TikToks today and tomorrow and throughout the weekend. So go ahead and tune in for more Lookism content and like maybe some other series content. And I'm gonna see you guys later. Peace out.